Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of our Oxygen Not Included achievement run. We are on our way to getting the Carnivore Challenge done. If we look at our colony summary here and scroll down, let's see a little bit further. We're at 280,000 out of 400,000 calories consumed with critter meat. That is the only time-sensitive challenge that I think we're gonna make it. I think we're doing well towards that. I'm not gonna go over all of the different achievements again. We're just gonna focus on the Carnivore Challenge or achievement, just because I've looked at it quite a few times now, so that gets a little redundant over time. In the last episode, we got our first Drecklet, so we are set up to have them keep eating the mealwood, because that's what increases the chance to get glossy Dreckos. And the glossy Dreckos, when their scales are 100% ready to be sheared, turns into plastic. So we want to get the glossy Dreckos as soon as possible. We're going to continue with incubating that. We also got our first smooth hatchling egg in the last episode. Thanks, Stonehatch. That'll be good. We're going to continually do those, or put those in the incubator. We're doing a little bit of research right now. We're kind of going straight up the line when we look at the research. We're down here. We started at advanced automation, and now we're just going right up the line. So once this is complete, we'll move on to the liquid storage not liquid storage, gas distribution, excuse me. And then we'll get the portable gases just for funsies, and then move on up and just keep going until we've got all of that research done, respectively. So another thing we need to do is we need to fix this up here, because I remembered we did not have this set correctly. And then we want to cut that and get rid of that. So now, coming out of this bomb number 2, each little square of gas, these are all only 500 grams. They're going to consolidate with the other 500 grams and turn into the 1,000 grams. We'll see that in a second here. Here we go. Now it's going to go perpetually. There's not going to be any stopping. They're just going to combine in this one in a second. Any second now. Game is calling me a liar. Come on, game. You can do it. We're almost there. There we are. So if you see now, it turns from these 500 gram squares on both sides into the 1,000. So now it's going to be providing way more oxygen. We set this up like this so all of it can back up. I think we're going to go like this though, and then only send the hydrogen in here when this is pretty much full. So that looks good. Now spawns are taken care of, nothing else to change with them. Let's see, we're finishing up some of these other miscellaneous tasks that are lined up for our duplicants. We have 8,000 barbecue, so that's a good amount. In the last episode, we also started a dusk cap farm, because it consumes carbon dioxide. If we go up here and we look at this dust cap, it requires carbon dioxide. The only issue with these is it requires slime, and the slime that one's near, they all have slime lung. So we are going to hold off on that. We're going to wait until some of this slime lung dissipates from the cold air. In fact, let's look at the temperature. See, the cold air is not really penetrating right now, but eventually it'll get cold enough to start killing off the germs in that region. So we might have to dig more up here, but we'll cross that bridge down the road when we need to. Let's see, what else? We need to make rooms. So there is an achievement that requires us to make one of every room. So the ones that I want to make are the nature reserve and the park, and they require wild plants. So using a pip is probably the easiest way if you forget and you just dig up every single type of tile. You just need a pip and then at least 6 different tiles in 6 different locations. And we'll probably do that with a thimbleweed, because they can also eat thimbleweeds. They don't have to eat the trees from the other asteroid. Speaking of other asteroids, one of my friends asked me, because he was watching the playthrough and he was getting further ahead, and he asked me, he's like, Dom, how do you start on another asteroid? How do you manage more than one colony at the same time? And my first advice for anybody that is going to be sending a duplicate via the teleporter, this is only in regards to the teleporter method, not the ones where you send a rocket. You need to wait until you find a fresh printed duplicate that does not have morale requirements, because they're not going to have the buildings, they're not going to have a barracks, they're not going to have the nice shiny bathrooms. You want to have a duplicate that is a greenhorn duplicate. That's what I call them. I don't know if there's a better term for it, but that way they don't get too stressed out because their morale requirements are not being met. And of course, I did not message him until after he already made the decision to send one of the more skilled duplicates over. But lessons learned, right? So anyways, that would be my advice if you are trying to get to the different asteroid via the teleporter method. Just make sure you try it with a newer dupe that can do digging or construction or some of the early on traits. Don't try to get another researcher. You won't need that on the new location. Let's see. We have some points. Carrying capacity. Shocker there. Carrying capacity. Double shocker right there. This just makes our lives easier. Everybody can carry more. They get more things moved around in a much faster amount of time. Oh, 16,000 barbecue. That's a good amount of barbecue. Okay, what else do we have going on here? We finished the farm. We are catching up on this over here. This is going to be exit number 1 with Atmos suits. That's just what we are going to accomplish once we have the reed fiber, and that's down here, so we haven't really acquired it yet because that slime. You know, I keep pretending like I'm super scared of the slime lung, and I'm not really scared of the slime lung as much as a fresh new player should be scared of slime lung, because you can cure it, right? You can get a doctor to create the tablets that cure slime lung, but they can be really expensive. So I'm trying to educate on the slime lung, because it can be harmful down the road on your duplicates. It's kind of why we're doing this method over here with the Shinebug. Oh no, the Shinebug just died. Oh no. I don't think I've seen that in a while. But the Shinebugs, they emit radiation, so they kill the slime lung, and that's good. But that's that. In the next few episodes, we'll probably start branching out behind the insulated tile. I would like to create a power spine, 1 transformer per row of base. That way we can send a conductive wire down each one without fear of destroying any like regular electric wire, because this stuff only holds 1,000 and conductive wire is 2,000, so that would be much easier for us. Let's see here. How did these turn out? Okay. Plenty of hydrogen to keep the oxygen flowing. How's the water looking? Plumbing overlay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's add some plumbing here. Oh, whoa. What are you doing here? No, no, no. There we go. We won't necessarily plug it in right away. I think this will just be, if we run out, then we have our secondary source. There we go. We are going to get another duplicate here in less than 30 seconds. I don't know if I want a new duplicate or if I want something else, because we already have 14 of them, so it may not be necessary right now. We'll have to wait and see. Alright. Let's see what we get. Muckroot. Alright. Lindsay with 1 construction, 2 machinery, 1 athletics. Turner with suit wearing and farming. And Meep. Meep. I'm going to reject them all. I don't want the muckroot. I want them to eat the barbecue. I don't really need another duplicate right now, so we are going to just reject all. You know what I really want is I want more blueprints. Been playing and I want more blueprints because they are so neat. All of the different kinds, and we've clicked and seen them on the other episode. Quite a few, and you know, not end, but I call it an end game mechanic because that's one of the more end game things that people like to go after is the cosmetics, right? So regardless of that, we are really getting close to our goal here. I feel like we're setting ourselves up really well to complete this in a reasonable amount of time. See, we've got hatchlings drowning in the drowning chamber, and that gives us the meat right next to the barbecue grill. I'm putting another pump in here to get rid of the extra water, so if these are not full enough, then I will probably connect this to the main line just to continually provide these electrolyzers with fresh, clean water. Yeah, we don't need that up there. Still running. That's okay, because we want the athletics. Right? Oh, only 2. Okay. I thought running on the manual generators increased that faster than other stuff. I could be wrong, but we do have 14 duplicates, so whoa, up to almost 20,000 barbecue. We're gonna have more in a second. And then all these eggs are hatching at the same time. Kind of absurd, really. Let's see, speaking of eggs, how many do we have? We have 41 hatchling eggs, not including what's in the incubators. We have 8 hatches per one of these. I think we might turn this stable into stone hatches and smooth until all of them turn into smooth. We will have to wait and see what our RNG is, but not too concerned about that, because if you click on them and you look at the 63% chance of another smooth hatchling egg, that's a pretty good chance. I just want the stone hatches because they can eat igneous rock, and if you find a volcano, the volcano makes igneous rock, so you'd use that to your advantage to make the stone hatches eat, instead of eating all of your sandstone with the regular hatches. Because if you do this method after the carnivore challenge, eventually you will run out of sandstone and you will run out of sedimentary rock. It's a matter of always a matter of balancing your resources. So that's kind of what we're at. We have a yodeler. We love the yodeling. Keep doing your thing, Steve. So cool. Let's look at our incubation. What do we, how does that look? We are at, oh, the Drecklets all done. What else? Smooth is at 29, 29, 55, 33. Oh, you're gonna hatch. You're gonna hatch? Yeah, these are all getting really close. Most of these are gonna hatch within the next cycle, since we'll have 17% each one, each day. We are going to need more refined metal. Wow, look at that barbecue. Up to 26,000. I lied. No, I didn't. It's just because we got the meat. So we've got, let's just look at a removal overlay here. We've got quite a few rooms. Stable, 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 stable. Great hall, washroom, barracks, barracks, kitchen, greenhouse, stable, another stable. We'll probably put another stable right here, but let's see. We'll see how it works out. That looks good. What about our temperature wise? How is it looking? Okay, so the vents are getting really chilly from all of that cold air. When we look up here, it comes out at about 36 degrees Celsius. But if we click on it down here, it's getting real chilly into the base, which is fine because of how much leakage from other biomes came in. Yeah, see, we don't have anything else but sleet wheat, wart seeds, and I don't want to put those in there. We really need to get we really need to get more dust caps in order to fill those. Liam, got a skill point. More carrying. You know, I think we're gonna do up here is, yeah, actually. This way, they all follow the one smart battery, and they won't run for no reason. Anyways, oh my gosh. I look away for 2 seconds and we've got 3 more. We have a lot of barbecue. This is the whole intent. Wow. So we're gonna be over 40,000 calories of barbecue by the time. Steve, you are the main man. Main chef, providing all of the needs of all the other dupes. What is it? Does it tell you what the yodeling actually does? Like what the bonus does? +8 machinery, construction, and strength. Wow. Okay. It's pretty nice to see. Let's take a look at our, well, let's do that first. Then let's look at our schedules. How do these look? We've got 3 on every single schedule except for this one. We don't really have any early birds or any night owls for the bonuses that those provide, but that's fine. Ha! Look at that. I wish we could like pin these. Look at that push. With 1 cycle, we are at 308,000 out of 400,000. We are going to hit it in the next few cycles. Well, at least 5 to 6 cycles. Probably closer to 10. But either way, that was crazy. I guess having that much barbecue really pays off. This is keeping up, right? Can't decide if I want to add a secondary hydrogen generator, like right here. You know, I'm gonna do it. What's the harm in having more power? And then let's change that priority to like an 8. That'll be good. Like, I'm not sure if it's enough for the smart battery to have just the one, because if we, well, we can kind of look. 240, 240, 240, 240. So right there alone, yeah, I think one of these is not enough. Doing some calculator math here. 480 and 480. 960 plus 120 and 120. Yeah, that's over 1,000. So we need to add an extra hydrogen generator. That will be great. Change priority to 8. Yeah. This is why math is important, kids. So you don't need a calculator. There we go. Things got a little hot, so the polluted ice melted into regular polluted water. May was serenaded. That is awesome. Oh, man. I tell you, Cly, you guys are awesome. You make our day, or my day. Let's go to research. There we go. Okay, what did we get? We got Clothing Refashionator. That sounds fun. Oh, it upgrades snazzy suits into primo garb. Interesting. Okay, probably useful. Ooh, comfy beds. We need plastic for that. Plastic tile, yep. So plastic tiles have a couple of good uses. They're really good at shielding you from radiation. So that's one of the good benefits of using plastic in tiles. Can't really think of too many other things, to be honest. But that is definitely a good benefit. Do we want wallpaper in the bathroom? You know what? I think that'd be cool. Let's see. Let's do the cafe print, yeah? There we go. We'll have some cafe print inside the bathroom. They must not be plumbing. Super handy. They must not be super busy if they're taking care of that right away, unless I change it. No. Wonder why these are all 7s. Does that mean that if they do something, they will drop everything if it's a higher priority in mealtime? I don't know. Just thinking, because we've seen it where they've dropped an egg on the way to the incubators just to be done with their schedule instead of finishing the work. It's a little irritating if you ask me, but oh, they can't reach. There we go. Hopefully everybody here is having a wonderful day. Hope all of you are doing well and experiencing life to its fullest. Oh, all the storage is full. And another one. And another one. And another one. Yeah, see, I think that was the route to go. See, let's look on the percentages on the eggs. We've got 18%, 21, 26, 11, 43, 16, 62, 67, and 43. Okay, so that's not bad. It's pretty good. Almost 42,000 barbecue calories. Wow, that's really good. Can't really do the Radbolt generator right now. It's a little expensive on the power consumption, so I don't want to fully dedicate power to that right now. I might do the manual generator, but we'll see. The only real thing that I would get in the research I think would be, where is it? The glass forge and the solar panel. I think that's the only two that I would really consider doing that for. Only because that would be the most helpful of the options. 96%, okay. How are these pip eggs? 100%. We're gonna have pips in a second. Oh my gosh. Pips, Drecklets, and hatches. Well on our way to succeeding here. I have to admit, the pips are really cute. I do like the cuddle pips. Although they breed too fast. I don't know what it is. Okay. Liquid seems to be doing okay. What about our icky water reservoir? Okay, so this one is almost full. We'll probably have to chlorine this in a little while and then clean that all up, ship it into the regular water reservoirs. They haven't gotten down here. We need a ladder, that's why. Okay, folks, I'm going to end this one on this cycle here. Getting a little sleepy. I'm sorry. I got home from travel today, so I wanted to have this done before tomorrow, which is 4/17. Our episode number 21 delivers tomorrow at 8 a.m. So I want to have this all set up and done beforehand. So, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel. You know, thank you for any suggestions. I really appreciate it. If you would like to comment on anything, let me know how I'm doing. Please feel free. I will respond in kind. And hopefully, we'll see you on the later episodes. And with that, have a good night, have a good day, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye for now.